Today, we're taking a trip to one of the most exotic, most extreme, and, well, wealthiest exoplanets ever discovered. It's a world that's going to make you rethink the whole idea of value itself.
But first, let's start with a quick question. What if diamonds, the ultimate symbol of rarity and value here on Earth, what if they were just as common as regular old rocks? What would that even do to our idea of wealth? Just keep that thought in the back of your mind, because it's the absolute key to where we're going.
All right, let's meet our destination. Its official name is 55 Cancri E, but astronomers have a way cooler nickname for it, the Diamond Planet. And believe me, it has definitely earned that name.
Yeah, you heard that right. The leading theory is that a huge chunk of this planet's mass isn't rock or iron like you'd expect. Nope, it's pure crystallized carbon, which is just a fancy way of saying it's made of diamond.
So, what's a planet-sized diamond worth? Well, some folks actually did the math. The estimated value comes out to $30 non-alien. That's a 3 with 30 zeros after it. I mean, it's a number so big our brains can't even really process it.
But here's the beautiful paradox. That mind-boggling number? It's completely meaningless. Think about it. The only reason diamonds are so valuable here on Earth is because they're scarce, and a lot of that is totally artificial. If we could somehow mine 55 Cancri E and bring it all back, the diamond market wouldn't just crash, it would completely vanish.
Okay, so this incredible treasure chest of a planet is out there. But how far out there? It's located 41 light years away. So what does that actually mean for us?
Just as a quick refresher, a light year isn't a measure of time, right? It's a measure of distance. It's how far light, the fastest thing in the entire universe, can travel in a single year, and that's a huge distance.
And this is where you really have to shift your perspective. In the grand scheme of the cosmos, 41 light years is practically our next-door neighbor. It's super close. But for us humans, even if we could travel at the speed of light, it would be a 41-year, one-way trip. It really shows you just how unbelievably vast space is. So let's imagine we make that 41-year journey. What do we see when we get there? Well, for starters, when you look up into the sky, you're not just going to see one sun. See, the 55 Cancri system is a binary star system. It's got two stars. The main one, 55 Cancri A, is a lot like our own sun. But it has a buddy, 55 Cancri B. That's much smaller. And our diamond planet? It orbits that bigger main star.
And you're probably wondering, why these super clunky name 55 Cancri E? Well, it's pretty simple actually. We found so many planets out there now, it's literally impossible to give them all cool mythological names. So scientists just give them designations, kind of like a car's VIN number. It's not very romantic, but hey, it's practical.
Okay, so let's recap. We've arrived in a system with two suns, and we're looking at a planet made of diamonds. Sounds amazing, right? Well, maybe hold off on booking that vacation, because this place is an absolute inferno.
And to get a sense of why it's an inferno, just look at how close it is to its star. Mercury, our closest planet to the Sun, stays about 70 million kilometers away. 55 Cancri E, on the other hand, is just 2 million kilometers from its star. It's practically skimming the surface. All that proximity leads to heat that is just staggering. I mean, the hottest planet in our own solar system is Venus, and it's a brutal 464 degrees Celsius. 55 Cancri E makes Venus look like a chilly winter day. We're talking an estimated surface temperature of 2,500 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to melt solid rock like it's butter. So yeah, forget about finding a solid place to land. The surface of this planet is basically a semi-molten goo. Scientists think that where we have oceans of cool blue water, this planet has vast oceans of glowing red-hot lava. Which brings up a pretty big question, right? If the whole surface is just a giant sea of lava, where in the world are all the diamonds we've been talking about? The answer, it turns out, is deep, deep inside. The recipe for making a diamond planet is actually pretty straightforward. Step 1, you start with a planet that's made of about 1/3 pure carbon. Step 2, you add the crushing, unbelievable pressure from its own gravity. And what do you get? A planetary interior, a mantle made of pure diamond. And if you wanted to know exactly where to start digging, well, just like here on Earth, you'd look for the volcanoes. All that volcanic activity would churn up the diamonds from deep inside the planet and spit them out near that molten surface. So the crazy wealth and the insane heat are one thing. But the basic physics of this planet create a reality that is just completely mind-bending. Let's do a quick side-by-side. 55 Cancri E is what's called a super-Earth. It's bigger than our world, but not a huge gas giant. It's about twice the size of Earth, but, and this is the crazy part, it's incredibly dense. It packs in almost 9 times the mass.
And all that extra mass in a small package creates some serious gravity. Let me put it this way. If you weigh 100 kilograms here on Earth, you would feel like you weigh a crushing 220 kilograms standing on the surface of 55 Cancri E. More than double. Just walking around would be an impossible workout. But this right here might be the single most bizarre fact about this entire world. Because it's orbiting so close and so fast, one full trip around its star, an entire year on 55 Cancri E, takes just 17.7 hours. Let that sink in. A whole year on this planet is shorter than one single day here on Earth. So let's just quickly recap this wild journey. We've gone to a world of unbelievable yet meaningless wealth. It exists in a system with 2 suns. It's so hot that its surface is flowing lava. And it's a place where you'd have a birthday every 18 hours. It's about as alien as a world can get.
And that really leads to one final awesome thought. 55 Cancri E is just one of billions upon billions of planets out there, and it's one of our closest cosmic neighbors. So if a world made of lava and diamonds is this close to home, what other, even more impossible worlds are out there just waiting for us to find them?